Hello and welcome to another update video about Bonk. Well, Bonk has moved up from this support area in October, but in very choppy ways. So if you watched my last video, then you know that my perspective is that if we get 5 waves, we can obviously confirm that a larger degree 4th wave bottomed in September. But things are always getting quite difficult in the 5th wave, right? That's why it's so crucial to wait for these 5 waves to confirm that a lasting low has been established. But very often these coins top in 3 waves. If 5 waves can form, as per the yellow wave count, they would point to circle 1 to the upside. Then circle 2 will be a decent setup. And circle 2 is then a higher low that should, or let's say we can then assume that circle 2 should form a higher low. That's typically what happens. If we get these 5 waves up, then the pullback should be corrective and should hold a higher low. But for now, we only have 3 waves up, and this move up has been quite choppy. Now, there are ways to interpret this as, for example, an ABC structure where then the C wave is a diagonal, but I can tell you it's not very clear. I added my, let's say, best guess of the microstructure, but I wouldn't call it predictive. It's simply to show you what are the key levels. And as you might know, a wave 3 that's possibly in the making shouldn't break below the beginning of wave 3. Okay, so that's the end of wave 2. So this is the last swing low. That obviously needs to hold to keep the micro count alive. Because wave C here of 5 to the upside could be an ending diagonal, we have to accept choppy nature movements, just choppy movements, and the diagonal patterns are usually quite choppy. So always be prepared for the unexpected. Always expect choppy pullbacks. I mean, it could even be, and that would be an alternative, but assuming this is the count, okay, in yellow, and we are getting 5 waves, then looking at the microstructure, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, obviously this pullback is quite sharp again, but we haven't taken out any previous swing low. Just definitely something to be aware of. But this could be, as I said, an A wave and a B wave, and then this would be a wave 1, this would be a wave 2 as labeled. Could this be wave 3? Possibly. If the C wave is an ending diagonal, yes, then this would be wave 4 and we could get one more high in wave 5. I don't believe that, however, because it would mean the wave 5 is probably quite short. So that means wave 3 would have to be unfolding still. Then we could explore the idea if wave 3 is an ABC structure, so this would be a B wave pullback in 3, but needs to hold the last swing low from the 16th of October. Okay, what happens if we break below it? If we break below it, then the lower support region will be relevant again between 191047 and 215599. Maybe this wave 4 unfolds as a triangle pattern. That's why I always say the levels are more important than the micro count, because it is possible wave 4 is still unfolding. Yeah, but then again, we want to hold the 10th of October low. We want to hold the support area. Yeah, because a wave 4 below the golden ratio level, below the 61.8 retracement is not really, let's say, a clear or reliable wave 4 anymore. That being said, diagonal patterns overall are not very reliable. We need the 5 waves for confirmation, then we have clarity. But at the moment, it seems like there's still a pullback ongoing. Clearly, it's not clearly bullish. But again, if we are in a 5th wave, that shouldn't be any surprise, because 5th waves already indicate exhaustion, at least here on the smaller time frame. Now, one more idea I have is that if wave 4 already bottomed, this here could be an A wave. So wave A in 5 waves, right? As a diagonal, and then this is a B wave pullback. I mean, that is something, maybe we should change it to that. I think this is sort of the idea that I like most about this, or that I like most on this chart, because this B wave allows for a deeper pullback, and anything else is just, it wouldn't make a great difference, but it would look good. Would look quite good in terms of proportions. So let's see if we can hold a higher low in this B wave. However, if we see a break below that 191047 level, but that hasn't changed from previous updates, then this would be a first indication that the market has failed to form a 5 wave move up, and that we are simply following the white wave count, which still allows for lower prices. Yeah, so you could say there's a bearish count in white, there's a bullish count in yellow. However, in the bullish count, we have to give it space all the way down to the 191047 level, and that level is also the pivot between the yellow and the white scenarios. That's the update about Bonk. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.